Hey everyone, welcome back. Lucas from our Liberty House here, and today we are going to go over this wire garden fence we built. If you're coming over from the blog, welcome. And if you haven't checked it out, we'll link the blog in the description on how we made this. And I just kind of want to go over the construction of this fence and some pros and cons, and maybe about 1.5 years into its being built and what we like and maybe what we'd improve. Let's take a tour. So we built this fence to, one, create a border from our lawn to our garden, just as a visual border, kind of like separate the spaces, and also to keep our dog out. She kind of has an affinity to pick ripe vegetables off of the plants. So it's done its job. And what we did is we used redwood 2x4s and redwood 4x4s for the supports, and then used just rolled wire, hog wire, whatever you want to call it, just rolled wire, and then stapled it all to the back. And we spaced these 4x4s about 4 feet apart, and then used a post hole digger to dig them out. And here in Sacramento, we don't freeze, so we just went in about 18 inches. The soil's really hard and clay. I would recommend, if you were in a cold climate where you get a hard frost, like anywhere in the Midwest or the upper north, you're gonna have to go down below the frost line. So whatever that is for your area, I'd rent an auger and get down below the frost line. Another question we get is if we use concrete in our posts. I personally don't, because I think it creates a cap that traps water, and this redwood's naturally rot resistant, and I just feel like the concrete is an extra expense, extra work, and it really doesn't help with any sort of preservation of the wood. You can see this fence is very sturdy. There's no concrete in these. It's just gravel in the bottom, and then the posts on top, and then backfilled with dirt. I'll kind of walk you guys through some of the other stuff so you can see really what's going on with the fence and maybe some more of the fine details of the construction. Okay, so this is the garden side of the fence, and you can see we spaced them out about 4 feet apart, created a gate, and then I'll kind of go down here. You can see I used a Craig jig to pocket hole all of these in. You don't have to do that. You could just drill pilot holes too. And then on the tops, we just used outdoor screws to drill down into the top on all of the posts. And then we used 9/16 staples, so just over a 1/2 inch, to staple in the wire, and just used angle cutters to cut the wire to size. So you see, like this one, this whole, it goes down the whole line for wire. And that's one of the things that I think maybe is a con, is I should have maybe used like big fence staples. They come in like a chunkier fence staple. We'll link them down below. But Liberty, our dog, likes to sometimes jump on the fence when we're playing fetch, and you can see here she's like popped it off. So I just have to go and constantly, not constantly, but just every once in a while, restaple them down. So that'll be something, maybe get some heavier duty staples. But the fence is really held up well. Like I said, it's super sturdy even without concrete. You don't have a heavy wind load like you would with a normal fence, so you really don't have to worry as much about how deep the posts go or setting with concrete, because we don't get high winds here, and it'll just go right through the fence. So nice sturdy fence. It's done its job for us, and we love it. Okay, I know this video is super basic. We just really wanted to give you guys an overview of what this fence looks like. Now that it's about 1.5 years after we built it, the blog post gets so much traffic. We thought it'd be great to make a video and kind of show people what it looks like. And I will be doing another video on a little bit fancier fence that I built my parents, where we actually used our router and cattle panels and inset it into the wood, so it's like a little bit heavier duty. It looks a lot nicer. Obviously it's going to be more expensive and with the way lumber prices are right now, but it's great. And we'll shoot another video for that and kind of show you guys what's up. And appreciate you watching this. Hit that thumbs up, like button, it really helps us out. Comment any questions or things that you guys have experienced with fence building we could do better. Appreciate you guys. See you next time.